camo hats as they have all weekend long as part of Military Appreciation Weekend. The first pitch, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slider there, and LSU goes 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Ole Miss coming to the plate. Starting pitcher William Schmidt was untouchable early. And that check swing didn't get called. Jay Johnson didn't like it. It was a pretty good pitch.
Jay Johnson said, "What are you looking at?"
On the ground, that's a base hit, and now Jay Johnson coming out of the dugout, and he is yelling at Jimmy Dupree as Dom Decker stands on first base with a leadoff single. The 0-1. Pacetta on the ground. Backhand stop by Milam. He'll throw over to first. Nice play by the shortstop, Stephen Milam. 3-1. This one down and away, and Ole Miss has first and second now with one out. Is a big deal as Will Furniss hits it on the ground right side. That's going to sneak out into right field. Decker hits the bag at third. He's going to come around to score. Throw to third offline. Utermark goes first to third. It's an RBI single for Will Furniss, his fourth RBI of the weekend. Ole Miss offense that's trying to pick up where it left off in yesterday's ball game. This is a base hit out into right field for Hayden Federico. He stays hot. Furniss trying to go first to third. Throw is way offline. That's an extra base for Federico. Utermark scored easily, and it's 2-0 Ole Miss. Infield in for LSU, the 2-2 on the ground, fielded by Milam. He's going to come home. Now you've got Furniss in a rundown. He falls down and is tagged out, but that does allow Cannon Golden to get to second base.
Turned out to be a really good call by Jay Johnson, having the infield in.
Randall pops it up. Milam, just a couple of steps onto the outfield grass, makes the grab, and Ole Miss strands a pair, but the Rebels put two on the board and have 16 teams in the league. First pitch, hit and caught at first base by Will Furniss. Full count once again. Strike three called. Just a touch of a delay there by Gonzalez. Saw him flash the leather once already today. And he goes down on strikes there. Ball in the dirt, smothered by Foley. He'll tag Milam out. That's 3 strikeouts through 2 innings. And they go right back to it. Cerna will throw down to first, and Foley is retired. Full count now to Owen Pano. And he gets him swinging. Hits this one in the air to left field. Stanfield going back to the wall. It's gone. Dom Decker with his 6th home run of the year, his 2nd hit of the ball game. He got that one up in the air and let the wind do its work.
Yeah, it's certainly the first ball today where you can tell how good a day it is to hit. Not that Decker didn't hit that ball good, 95 miles an hour off the bat, but don't believe that was a home run either one of the first 2 games in this series.
3-1 in strikeouts to walks. The 1-2. There is a swing and a miss. So he strikes out the side but gives up a solo home run. 2-2 to Braun. And he goes down swinging. 5 on the weekend. The 0-2. Puts this one down the right field line. Furniss gives it a chase, and he'll be able to make the catch. Simpson, a transfer from High Point. This one fielded by Utermark. He unloads on the run. Smooth transfer there. That is 9 up, 9 down for Taylor Rabe. In the regular season, 23 and 24. This ball out into left field, a base hit for Utermark. He's going to hit the bag, make a big turn, and decide to put on the brakes.
Birmingham to come up with the call.
Yeah. That ball hits Hayden Federico in the foot.
A good fake by Golden, first base.
On the ground, right side, fielded by Braun. He'll step on the bag himself. A lot of drama and no scoring. Second full count in a row for Rabe. And this one runs inside, and LSU gets a base runner for the first time today. Good at bat there by Cade Arambidi. The 1-2. On the ground, Decker fields it cleanly, and LSU strands its only base runner of the ball game. Austin Foley hits this ball into the air, out into left field. At the track, making the catch, Stanfield crashes into the wall.
And even better news for LSU, Stanfield's going to stay in the game.
Ball and a strike to Owen Pano, struck out in his first at bat. He hits this one in the air to left field to Chris Stanfield. That one carrying to the wall, and it's gone. Second home run of the weekend for Owen Pano, and I think that one hit off the top of the wall and then shot back into the field of play, but ruled a home run.
A second opposite field home run we've seen at Ole Miss left-handed hitter hit today, and Owen Pano continues his hot weekend.
Shift on against him, and he hits it to the left side, and that scoots under the glove of Pearson. He goes against the shift, and it's a one-out single for Dom Decker. He's got a 3-for-3 day. He hits this one high, he hits it deep, and that ball is way gone. Over the batter's eye. Number 15 for Becerra.
We talked about the wind on the first two home runs. That didn't need any wind at all. That ball was crushed. 113 off the bat. 462 is the distance on that one. Yeah, you can't hit it any better than that, and Tristan Becerra knew it.
Rebels in front, 6-0. And Utermark, this one backhanded by Pearson, throws from his knees, a two-hopper. Braun can't scoop it at first base. That would have been an incredible play.
Or both.
Will Furness, runner goes, pitch in the dirt. That's a stolen base for Utermark. He got a great jump there. So Utermark in scoring position. And this one goes to the backstop, and Utermark will jog to third base on the wild pitch. Bottom of the fourth. Rebels leading at 6-0 and threatening to add to it. They do. An RBI base hit from Will Furness. Utermark comes home to score, and it's 7-0. Throw to first. This one gets away, and Furness going to try to take second base. It's a dead ball. May have even stuck under the pad up against the wall. Started out at Oregon and is transferred into LSU. This is ball four. Gets away from Cerna. Steps back out on the hill. Braden Randall goes after the first pitch. Chops it right side. Fielded by Braun. Garcia covering, and he just got there in time. Check swing. Cerna went around. He's down on strikes for the second time today. Across the first two ball games. Struck out his first time up. He hits a one-hopper to second. Fielded there by Decker. Thrown out. And LSU goes 1-2-3. Taylor Rave has faced one over the minimum. 2-2. Foley out in front of the off-speed. Strike three called. Decker goes away looking. Simpson hit in the shoulder. The 0-2. Here's a chopper up the middle. Randall snares it, steps on the bag, and he throws it to first. Not in time to get Stanfield. You get the out at second base, and now they're going to say interference, and that is a double play. Second base umpire Clint Fagan, he's the crew chief, said the slide was interference and therefore an out at first base.
And so Randall goes and gets the big hop, and then in sliding hits the base. Oh yeah, that's going to be interference. He didn't slide.
After further review, the runner did violate the forced play slide rule.
Strike three called, a delayed strike three. And he hits this one, big hop up the middle. Somehow Milam gets to it, throws across his body in time for the out. What a play by Stephen Milam at short. Top of the seventh inning, Ole Miss leading 7-0 over LSU. This pitch hit high, it's hit deep to right field, and that ball is gone. Up into the front row of the student section, Curiel with his fifth home run of the year. He gets LSU on the board, and that's also the first hit of the game for LSU.
Yeah, he just felt like it's just a matter of time with Curiel. That swing is so good. This is a cutter. Basically middle with two strikes. Curiel keeps the hands back. And if you're going to give up a first hit, you don't want it to be a cheap one, and this one was not.
This ball off the end of the bat out to left field, but it's going to carry out of the yard as well. Aaron Beatty with the home run. Back-to-back solo shots for LSU, and it's now a 5-run ball game. First life that we have seen out of the LSU offense in this game today, and really since early in yesterday's ball game.
Another off-speed pitch, and this one hangs up too. Both those balls were up.
1-1. And this ball is hit in the air to right field. Becerra back at the track, reaches up, can't make the catch. That is back-to-back for LSU. And we, all of a sudden, have a 4-run game.
You just called it. You said Brown can do it as well. He certainly did. 105 off the bat. That one went 356. A little bit of top spin on that one. You see, that's a fastball out over the plate. Brown gets on time.
Ended up beating them 17-7. This against the shift, a base hit for Cerna. Said 17-7. It was actually a 17-10 win after trailing by 7. They trailed by 5 to Southern and won that by 10. And Milam rips it out into right center field, a base hit for him. Cerna's going to make a turn at second, but he will stop there. Still nobody out. Pitch to Mason Braun. He puts it in play right side. Will Furnace will flip to Libbert. The lefty Libbert. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Again, the 0-2. This ball hit through the left side of the infield, a base hit. Milam hits the bag at third. He's going to try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's cut off by Utermark. A 2-run single on an 0-2 pitch from Braden Simpson, playing for the first time this weekend. 0 for 1 with a pop out to short on Friday night. And he pops this one high into the air behind home plate. Austin Foley can't find it. Nobody can, and that is going to be an infield single. The 1-1. Chopper, that's going to be over the head of Furnace out into shallow right field. Decker picks it up. He throws it toward third. Utermark has to scoop that on a hop to make sure that it doesn't get away, and it's a 1-run game. We're in the top of the 7th inning, and now we've got a tie game. That one bounced in the dirt. No shot for Foley. LSU has scored 7 in the inning. That one on a wild pitch. Yaman touches home plate.
Ultimately, it leads to at least 4 additional runs.
3-1. Ball 4. And that brings Jake Brown to the plate. The inning continues. The 0-1. Popped into shallow center field. Federico calling for it. He'll make the catch, and the inning comes to an end. You've got Simpson out in shallow right field. This off the glove of the first baseman, then off the glove of the second baseman who's playing in short right field. The throw not in time, but it's not going to matter because you got interference at first base. Federico with a collision as he was trying to make the turn, and Ole Miss gets the leadoff man on. Mosley squares. The 0-2, he bunts it back to the mound. It's fielded by the pitcher. Underhand toss to second. That gets Federico to third with 1 out now in the inning. The 0-2. This ball poked out to left field, a base hit for Braden Randall. Federico will step on home plate, and Ole Miss is back in front, 8-7. Foley lines it out into center field, a base hit. Randall's going to stop at second. Full count pitch. Pano goes down swinging at a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, second out of the inning. Here we go, the 3-0. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Dom Decker to load the bases with 2 down. On the ground left side, fielded by Pearson, and he will tag the runner. The 0-2 from Calhoun. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout to start the 8th. The 1-2 On the ground, out into shallow right field. Fielded there by Decker. He'll throw to Furness for the second out of the inning. Calhoun trying to have a 1-2-3-8. The pitch. Popped out to left field. That's Federico. He's going to make the catch right at the warning track. 1-1. This ball hit in the air to left field. Braun going back to the track, and it's off the wall. Will Furness just now going to slide into second base. He was slow getting out of the box there. And now LSU going to intentionally walk Hayden Federico. Behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch to Mosley, and it hits him, and now the bases are loaded. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And a big strikeout there for Sheeran. In the dirt. Furness going to try to come home and score. The throw is in time, out at home plate. Mike Bianco immediately will request a challenge.
So obviously we get the ball in the dirt. Furness got a great jump at third. He certainly doesn't run great, but he got a great jump on that. It's an unbelievable play by Sheeran.
Now look at Sheeran. He comes in and he gets the tag on the left calf. Wow. What a play by Sheeran. Closing in on 5 o'clock. Usually the time that it dies down a bit. The 1-2. Chopped left side. Utermark on a hop. There's one away. Shift on for Ole Miss. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Walker Hooks now a strike away from giving Ole Miss the win and moving to 8-7 in the SEC. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Walker Hooks strikes out Yaman, and Ole Miss gets a sweep of the LSU Tigers to move to 8-7 in the SEC.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.